Hi guys, we're off to Devon and we're taking our Berghaus Air 6, our Berghaus Air Shelter and the Berghaus Air Porch. So if you want to see some camping hacks and what we use, then just carry on watching. So I just want to quickly show you what's arrived today. We've had a very exciting parcel arrive from Chunky. Now they kindly contacted us to see if Brody would like to design his own Chunky case. So you go onto the website and there are like hundreds and hundreds of designs, colour themes you can choose from. And obviously with Brody being a bit older, he has gone for a more sort of grown up black and grey. He wanted to take this with him to camping because he can put all his toys in there. It actually, I think it will fit under the camp bed. So we're going to test that out in this video. So for this occasion, he will just use his Chunky solely for his toys. It's on wheels, so he can just pull that out from the camp bed, push it back under, and obviously access his toys, his books, his drawing stuff when he wants to, rather than being like utter mess everywhere. So we think this is going to work. So yeah, thank you so much, Chunky. Yeah, so you've got two large storage compartments. One has actually got these straps to keep everything in, and you also have this storage bag as well. So really roomy actually. Another good feature is the actual carry strap. The plastic end is the key to lock the Chunky. So if you do need to lock it, you can use the strap to do this. Okay, so Brody has packed his Chunky. In his Chunky, he has packed...
I've packed my cap, my drawing stuff, and my beach towel, my blanket, and my fan. And I also brought my GoPro for filming on the kayak. Then I brought my pencil case. Then I brought my crosswords and the word search for the car on the way.
Oh, that's a good
and
idea.
I brought my Hot Wheels.
Brilliant. So I can't believe you've packed all that in. It's good, isn't it? So all Brody's clothes are going into a bag, but he wants this just for his toys and drawing things in the car, so he can just pull it out and get to his stuff whenever he needs it.
And I also brought my Lego.
And you're going to bring your Lego as well. Well, you've still got some room in there, so we can squeeze a few more Lego figures in. Excited?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, after an early start, we have finally arrived at Watermouth Cove and we have set the tent up. So it takes us about 2 hours to set the whole 3 things up, and this is what it looks like. So one of the most used items in our tent is definitely this Adventure Ridge cool box from Aldi. So you can power this on the cigarette lighter in your car, or obviously run it on the mains. It has an eco setting and also obviously minimum to max setting. We tend to have this between the eco and the max because obviously the tent gets really hot, so we need it to be really cold. We use this all the time, mainly for food, cheese, milk, that kind of thing. We have got a genius item for drinks, so carry on watching and I'll show you that. You've also got a hot option, which I don't think we'll ever need to use that, but if you did, then that's great. But yeah, we just have this at the edge of our table here, and that was, I think it was around $39.99 from Aldi last year. Every year Aldi bring out their camping range. They always bring out very similar cool boxes to this, and they also come with a 3-year guarantee. And because we're on electric, we have brought this time just a plug-in lamp from IKEA. Obviously it's lime green, you know, it's got a match. So in the tent, you have these storage pockets that hang up on the lower part of the tent on each side. Now, one of ours is constantly blocked by the kitchen unit table. So I've noticed there are toggles on the window above where the blind is. That is the exact same depth as the pocket itself. So I've removed the pocket from the other side and I'm going to actually toggle this on to the window to give us an extra storage area above the kitchen table. Now, because the porch is obviously covering this window, I'm not bothered about the lack of light coming into the tent. We do have a lot of light coming in from the other side anyway. And I just think this helps to block off a bit of the sun when it gets a little too much. But it's great for storing tea towels, any light items like that, kitchen roll cloths, wipes, sun cream, those kind of things. Storage is, a must in a tent. So this is the finished look. I think it still lets light through. That's with the blind half open, but we can obviously pop things in there and get to them. Okay, so if you didn't want to put the storage pocket where I've just popped it, a great hack is storage for kitchen roll. And all you will need for this is a bungee. So you can get these bungee cords for like £2 for £1 in Poundland, and obviously your kitchen roll. And we are going to toggle this where the eyelets are for the blind just across the window. So if this is above your kitchen unit, then it's great. You can just grab a piece every time you need it. And we've just found this really handy because we've used kitchen roll before. It's got knocked off the table, it's been knocked outside. Obviously if you've got a dog, it will start chewing it. So yeah, it keeps it up there and everyone can just roll a piece off when they need to. So the next items that have definitely made a huge difference to our camping are these Freedom Trail slumber camp beds. Now these were, I think, $19.99 each from Go Outdoors, and they are incredible. Like, I wasn't thinking these would be that good, but I was really surprised. One, how easy they are to put up, and two, how comfortable they are, even without a sim mattress on top. So we have got sim mattresses for the kids. I will be showing you those in a minute. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the setup of these camp beds, and they fit perfectly in the pods. So this is what they look like set up. As you can see, it too fit nicely in the pod of the Air 6. And what I love about this is that the kids have got their own space under the camp bed. So you could pop suitcases under there, bags, toy storage, anything you needed to store. It's giving you that extra storage space rather than an inflatable mattress being on the floor. You're struggling around you for space. This has given you double the space. So I definitely recommend these. So what we use on our camp beds are these Trail inflatable sim mattresses. They're 5 centimeters thick and they are self-inflating. So they have a valve on the end. You just roll them out, open the valve, and they inflate themselves, and then you close the valve. They are so comfortable. Honestly, I think they're $13.99 from Amazon, and they are, again, one of the best buys. The kids just love sleeping on these. They've made such a difference. We don't have to blow them up every night like we did the air beds. And because the kids aren't on the floor, they actually feel warmer because they're on the camp beds and air is circulating around them. And all we do is bring a single fitted sheet to put over the sim mattress, and then the kids just bring their quilt, which, again, another hack if you're limited on space in the car, is fold the quilts and let the kids sit on their own quilt and then have the pillow at the side of them. Then you've not got a big bulky quilt in the boot. So Brody's unpacked his trunkie. He's got everything he needs. He's got his teddies on there. He's got his books. He's left his cars and stuff in there, but he can easily reach them because it's just under the bed. It fits perfect under a camp bed and it's easy for him to get. So you can keep your room tidy. Or not.
Once.
For once? Yeah, for once. Another great hack is to pick up a cheap collapsible laundry basket. I've seen these in Poundland, I've seen them in Primark, pretty cheap. And basically you will use this as a bin. So you just pop a bin bag inside and you can put pegs along the top to stop the bin bag slipping. So the next item we can't live without is this Freedom Trail storage tent. We use this for shoes and trainers just because they can get quite messy in the porch. So this is great because it holds so many pairs of trainers. It fastens along the front, so it's like waterproof, but we actually leave this in our porch and it keeps everything really neat. Now this bad boy is our drinks cooler, and honestly we cannot live without this in the summer camping. Just because storage space in the cool box can get a little bit limited, this is genius. So it comes in a bag the size of a camp chair and it unfolds into this, so you have the main insulated drinks cooler department and the stand, which the top bit just pops on, and then you can fill this with ice. Last but by no means least, your drinks. Now you can put water in there, you can put juice in there, but more importantly you can put wine in there and you can put beer in there. So for our porch we have bought the High Gear Elite kitchen unit just for an extra space to store pans, pots. It's really easy to set up, it's just the frame and a canvas cover. You have inner shelves which just slot in, and then you have a top metal work surface which is great to store electric appliances on, and also you have a splashback if you're cooking on there so you don't end up splashing the tent. So that's it for today's video. I do hope you've liked it. If you do, give it a thumbs up and make sure to keep an eye out on the channel for the air shelter review.